It's insane to think that we live in a time where you can just steal someone else's successful business and simply just copy the entire thing using AI in just a few hours. I mean, game is game. It's completely legal, and these people have spent hours on the marketing, hours on the copy of their website, and we're just gonna go ahead and use ChatGPT, reword everything, and make it unique so that we're technically not stealing it, we're just getting inspiration. Now we're gonna put this to the test and see if this actually works. And in this video, I'm simply gonna be taking a brand that's already generating millions of dollars, and we're just gonna straight up copy the entire thing and see if it can also make us some money. I'm very excited to see how this goes because I personally think it's gonna work very well, because if it's working for him, why won't it work for me? This video is gonna be extremely valuable, so definitely stay till the end and watch the whole thing. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out on stuff that can actually make you money right now online. So let's jump to my computer so I can tell you exactly what we're gonna do to get this operation started. Okay, before we can even start this, we need a business to copy. Now, to make this work, there's only one kind of business that we can actually do, and this business has to be able to be copied in such a little amount of time. It can't be real estate, it can't be a software, it can't be some kind of new invention. So what are we gonna copy? We, my friends, are gonna copy a dropshipping brand. Now you're probably like, no way, dropshipping. I always hear about this. I hear about it being a scam, blah, blah, blah. That is just so stupid. Dropshipping will always work. All dropshipping is just the fulfillment model. And this basically just means it's the way that the orders are shipped. So with dropshipping, if you don't know, whenever a customer orders from your website, you'll have an agent in China and they ship the order for you directly to the customer, so you don't even have to touch it. Now, this is fully automated. In my opinion, it's one of the best businesses to start right now in 2025 because we have so many tools like AI, and the game is just so advanced that you can just be able to put up a business in just a couple hours, just like we're about to do in this video. I've made almost all my money so far in my journey with dropshipping, so this is going to be a piece of cake. And now just to go over a little bit more on why we're doing dropshipping for this challenge, it's fast as fuck to put up. It can literally be put up in just a couple hours. There's no other business that you can build in a couple of hours. There's really no upfront cost besides the marketing. You don't have to pay for the inventory. You don't have to pay for really anything. All you have to pay for is just the marketing to put the ads in front of people's faces and to get them to buy from your website. And last but not least, there's no strings attached, and you can move very, very quickly with this. Because if you didn't know, money loves speed, and this basically means that you have to keep pivoting and you have to be fast to the newest thing that's gonna work. And with dropshipping, this is so achievable because you can move and just pace around so quickly compared to any other business. And the most exciting part about this entire challenge is the actual brand and product that we're gonna copy. So let's head over to Facebook ad library so I can show you the brand. So if you guys don't know what the Facebook ad library is, this is basically just the tool that you can see every single ad that was ever ran on Facebook. You can see currently active ads and even previously inactive ads, but why would you want to see ads that aren't running anymore? I only use it to look at ads that are currently active so I can get a taste of what kind of competition I have for certain products. So we're gonna go ahead and search in armadillo shoes, and this is what it is. We're gonna be running up the fucking clogs and the orthopedic shoes, and there's a reason why I have so much conviction that this will work. So if we hover over their ad right here and we click the view ads button, we can see that they have 660 current active ads that they're running. This means they're spending like so much money a day. They're probably spending like minimum 5K, upwards of even 10 to 15 to even 20,000 in ad spend a day. And you're probably asking yourself now, well, why would we copy a brand that's already spending $20,000? That's exactly right. That's why we're doing it. They're making so much money because otherwise they wouldn't be spending that much money. So we know it's already making them a ton of money. And even if we can just get a little piece of the pie, we can make so much money with this. So now we can see that they're running a ton of ads, right? And they're so good. Like the photo ads are insane. You can see how good the graphic is. Slip on and go, the smarter choice, armadillo versus physiotherapy. You can see get 2 pairs for the price of 1. Just very, very, very branded visuals. Like you would never ever guess it's a dropshipping business, but it completely is, and I'll show you why here in a second. If we keep scrolling down, let's watch a video.
Patients in nursing and healthcare constantly come up to me with foot pain from 12-hour shifts complaining about their expensive Whether it's the $200 Hokas or custom orthotics, they all start comfortable but fail by hour 8. So I recently conducted what I call the ultimate nursing shoe test. It was a controlled study where I had 12 skeptical nurses wear one armadillo shoe and one of their current best shoes during actual hospital shifts. These weren't just any nurses. They were women who'd already tried everything and were frankly exhausted by marketing promises. The results were remarkable. By hour 9,
as you guys can see, their ads are extremely good. These are probably a little bit more expensive ads just because they're actually like, they're more educational and health related versus like a product that's like has everybody's attention. But that actually could be a good thing because the people that are going to be shown these ads are very, very high intended buyers. So we can see this is AI, by the way. I forgot to mention, you guys, that entire video was AI. That's not even a real person. That was just AI generated. His lips are moving, all that shit. It's not a real person. And this guy has a lot of authority. So these people that are older age and the younger people like the nurses, they're going to listen to him because they think he's a guy that does studies and shit. And maybe he's a doctor, but really he's just a non-existent human. That's the craziest part. And you can see they're running tons of pictures. Static ads are great. I'll do another video on static ads because these are very, very powerful and it's like a new thing that is working currently very well. We're going to be using some photo ads, which is just another word for static, in this video, but I'll do another one, like I said, covering how to make these and how to actually test a product with static ads. But we keep scrolling down and the list just goes on. They're testing so many angles, so much across the board.
Video is very good. I like it.
They're doing customer review ads, and some of the ones that I really liked, if you just go back and search armadillo, they're on the front page. Here we go.
I've suffered from plantar fasciitis for 5 years and tried everything. These are the first shoes that actually made the pain go away. I wish I'd found them sooner.
I'm a 70.
First of all, why the fuck is there a rap song in the back? Like, listen.
Had quite a bit of foot pain and was feeling like my second career, which I love.
You hear that's like, they're literally playing a hip hop song in the back. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. I don't get why they'd ever choose that song. So as you can see, what these shoes do is they relieve foot pain, like whatever it's called. What the fuck is it called? Let me see. I've
suffered from plantar fasciitis.
Plantar fasciitis is what this is called. Maybe it's a foot pain or something. I don't know. But there's tons of creatives where it's like, I suffered with foot pain and now these shoes basically relieve all my pain. And selling to a pain point is huge because you're actually speaking to a person that's currently having a problem and you're telling them, hey, look, my product can solve your problem and it's very affordable. Why would they not buy that? You know what I mean? It's just like people buy solutions every single day. So all you have to do is just speak to a little audience. So this shit is a solution to a problem, simple and easy. And they're scaling it. They're spending a ton of money on ads. And when I click this learn more button right here, you're going to see even more on why I'm so convicted that this will work. They're running pre-landers, which if you don't know what a pre-lander is, it's basically just a page before the actual product page filled with information on why it's going to help you, why it's going to change your life, and why you need the product. So 10 reasons why people with foot pain are switching to these healthy clogs. This funnel is working very, very, very well for my other products right now. I'm doing the same exact marketing tactic where you give them 10 reasons why this product is working so well. You can see you add some photos. 1 in 3 people will experience foot pain, which will eventually take away their mobility and freedom. However, a breakthrough healthy clog noted by Harvard University is helping people beat the statistics and even avoid foot surgery. So you wear these shoes and you're fucking good. You're never gonna have foot pain ever again. Number 1, easy to clean. 2, strong slip. 3, helps with neuropathy, plantar fasciitis, bunions, and more. So this shit really, really just heals. Like, this product is amazing. It's gonna change your life and it's gonna help you with all your foot pain. So you scroll down and then you get to the Labor Day sale, free shipping and 70% off. When you click this button, it now brings you to the product page. And this is where they can actually add the product to cart and they can check out. So I saw that they're running a ton of ads. They're spending a ton of money on ads. I went through their funnel. I saw they're running a pre-lander. It looks very branded. You go to the website, even better. So everything from the ads to the pre-lander to the actual product page to the web design, everything looks amazing. And on top of that, we can see see on Shop Hunter that they're actually making a ton of sales every single day. And they were actually previously doing $34,000 a day in sales. And fast forward all the way to today, they're still doing $27,000 a day in sales. Now, this is incredible. And for some reason, if you guys never heard of Shop Hunter, this is a software that you can take any Shopify store in the entire world. You can literally paste in their website address and you can see all of this backend information, which basically is a cheat code, because I can see how much sales they're getting. I can see their advertising activity. Like you can see this brand that we're copying is literally scaling up ads, which means they're testing a ton of shit. And that is just so good because everything we're seeing right here is basically checking all my boxes to prove that this is indeed a winning product. And this software is the last thing I do to make sure that the brand is actually getting sales, because you can go ahead and spend money on ads, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get sales. So after I check the ads, I check the website, I check everything like that first, I go on Shop Hunter and I check to see if they're actually getting sales. Now this website is extremely affordable to use. It's about 50 bucks a month and it gives you the backend information to see if a product's actually making sales. So that alone is extremely worth it, but I have a link in the description that'll save you a little bit of money as well. So if you want to sign up and use this, you'll be able to try your first month for a very discounted rate. Who doesn't like saving money? I mean, I do. So now that we know that this entire brand indeed printing money out of thin air, now we have to actually do the work and copy them. So now we're gonna head over to Shopify and copy their entire business. Ooh, I just noticed I got my first sale on this new product I'm testing, $117. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna keep running this, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I was running because fuck it. I'm gonna use this store anyways for the brand that we're gonna copy, so screw it. I'm just gonna show you the product. The order was this floating flameless candle, and they ordered 2 of them, 110 bucks. It spent like $40 in ads. As you can see right here, we spent a whopping $48 in ads, and that resulted in 10 link clicks and 6 add to carts. $5 cost per click is just absurd. That is so shit. And so we're gonna be going ahead and cutting that product, which means we're just gonna turn it completely off and we're gonna just use the website for the challenge. I know you guys are probably thinking, why would you turn it off if it just made $110 and you only spent $40? Well, I ran this product previous for I think 2 or 3 days, and if you can see, we spent $310 to get 1 sale. So product shit, and I'm moving on. Don't test this because it doesn't work. Just because I got a sale, it doesn't matter. I spent $300 to get that sale. It actually worked out perfect because we're gonna be using this advertising account and the Shopify store for this brand that we're copying. So it actually worked out perfectly. So now we're at the second to the last thing that we need to do to actually get this business launched, and it's building the Shopify store. If you're wondering what the last step is, it's just gonna be putting up the ads, because after we put up the ads, then we sit back and wait to see if this can actually make money while we sleep. So going over to the Shopify store, we're gonna be using Gem Pages for this. This is my favorite app to actually edit a product page on. It's so much more customizable than any Shopify theme, and it's pretty cheap. It's so good, it's so customizable, and it's quick. So we're gonna go over to Gem Page, we're gonna create a new page. We're gonna first start with the advertorial page, so we're gonna click over here, and then we're gonna go back to the ad library to see their pre-lander. We can see this is their style with the recommended, the check availability on the right. So now we're gonna just try to find a Gem Page theme that's kind of close to that. So we can see, I think that this is the closest one. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this, select from this template. And now that we have this, it's pretty much ready to be designed. Like you can literally start from the title and change this to whatever. Then you can change this. It's completely customizable and it gives you the entire like breakdown of everything, which is super nice. You don't have to do anything. It already gives you the entire template. So the number one thing we're gonna start with is going over to Armadillo. We're gonna actually go ahead and screenshot this logo because we're gonna name the store Shop Armadillo. They have armadillo.co and we want to copy the store. So we're going to go over to ChatGPT and now we're just going to ask ChatGPT, remake this exact logo, but make it a tiny bit different. Maybe use a similar font so that it technically isn't the same logo. And then we upload that screenshot and now AI is going to remake our logo, but it's going to be the same as them, and that's it. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's literally the same thing. This is the original one, Armadillo. and this is the one that we just made. It's pretty much the same, but you can see clearly that the font is different, which is good because we don't want to actually copy theirs. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna use this. I just opened the logo and the file is sized so incorrectly. I try to tell ChatGPT to make it right, and it just sometimes can't do that. It's very frustrating, but we're gonna head over to Higgsfield.ai, and this is just such a good platform. It uses ChatGPT, but like it makes crazy photos like this. Like it's very easy to prompt, and I don't know if you give it a prompt and it reads your prompt and it uses AI to prompt it better for ChatGPT, but whatever it does, it makes photos insane. Like look how realistic this looks. Like this is not even a real person. All of these look insane. Like you're telling me that's not a real mother? Like it's crazy. So let's go ahead and just say remake this logo, but make it a tiny bit different. We're gonna upload that again, and we're gonna change the aspect ratio to 16:9, and we are going to change to Soul to, I've never seen this option before, Nano Banana. I've never saw this before. Let's go ahead and try this. Usually I use the GPT, but let's give this a shot. While that's being created, let's also do a GPT image because this is using ChatGPT. But like I said, they prompt it really, really well, even though I gave it a very simple prompt like I gave ChatGPT, but it just couldn't make it for me. So this one is the banana, and this is, bruh, that's ass. What do you mean narrow? Oh, I didn't even upload the image. Wait, I thought I did though. Okay, let's generate that again with ChatGPT, and then let's generate it again with Nano Banana. See if it can do it. There we go. It made offshore. So, oh, that's ChatGPT because I didn't have the logo. Armadillo, it's supposed to be 1L. That's using Nano Banana. That looks like shit. So we're not going to use that, but this is the other one from ChatGPT. As you can see, it made it right, but the sizing just isn't correct. So this is already taking way too long, and I'm honestly getting very impatient. We're going to head over to canva.com, and we are gonna remake the logo in 3 seconds. This was a previous store I tried, so we're going to delete that, and we're going to put our own text because this should already been done. Armadillo, make that bigger. All right, there we go. And now we need to change the font to something similar to Armadillo's. Okay, there it is. So if we go back to Armadillo's website, we can see this is their logo, and this is the one we made in Canva. So that one will do 100%. First of all, we're going to resize this actually. We're going to make the width a little bit shorter, about 700. So that way it can take out some of these white spaces on each side. Now all we have to do is just expand it a little bit. That way it'll fit better on the website. There we go. Just like that, we got the logo. Oh, I didn't even realize if you go to their lander, so when you go in their ads, you press learn more. When it brings you to the pre-lander, this is the page that goes before the sales page, and they have Ortho Insider. And Ortho Insider, I'm guessing, is some kind of like news article that gives you like certain products and stuff, and they're just saying that this is actually Ortho Insider who published this, which obviously it's not. It's fucking Dropshipper. It's probably an 18-year-old kid. So this one we can copy because it's just Ortho Insider. We're just going to screenshot that and just keep that exact logo. So we're going to go right here, and now we're going to delete that. We're actually going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go over to image under element and drag that in there. And then we're going to upload this. And now we're going to have to match the background right here as this. So we're going to click on the row. We're going to go right here to color, click the dropper and copy that blue. So now it completely blends in, and you don't even know it's like a different color because it completely blends in. I'm just going to go ahead and drag their landing page over by this so I can just go back and forth. They don't have advertorial there. Very simple stuff. So I'm going to remove that. We're literally doing exactly what they're doing. Remember this box right here, drop element, that can stay there because if you try to remove it, it's going to delete this too. So you can just leave that there and it doesn't even matter. But we want to make this logo a little bit smaller. So we're going to go over here to the size and width, and we're going to turn it to 400 pixels. Now that fits pretty good, almost same as theirs. And now this is the part that's just basically copy and paste. So 10 reasons why people with foot pain are switching to these healthy clogs. That really doesn't need to be reworded. We can completely just copy and paste that just as so. And then by Debrith, Ronosag, whatever you say that name, let's go ahead and copy that as well. But we're gonna change the name from Deborah to by Rochelle Michaels, January 2nd, 2025. We'll put that to May 2nd, 2025. 12:20 a.m. Eastern. No, let's go PM. Very simple switches right here. And then for theirs, they don't have any text, so we're gonna remove our text. We're gonna copy everything, but again, make it a little bit unique. So this photo right here, we're gonna actually take this photo, we're gonna save it, we're gonna download that, then we're gonna go back to Higgsfield, and we're gonna say, remake this same photo, but simply remove the logos. The logo and name from the photo, so that way there's no branding anywhere. I would then like you to replace the logos with mine instead. This might be a little confusing. I kind of feel like this is a retarded prompt. So if it doesn't get it, I'll make it a little bit more simple because you kind of just mess with the prompt until it's right. So let's go to downloads. Let's grab our logo again right here. And now it's going to make the photos for us. I uploaded the logo instead of the actual photo. I'm dumb. There we go. Open that up. And then we're going to add our logo. So that way it knows to change the logo out. There we go. Generate. Now it's making the photo. What do you, it says sensitive content. How? I'm going to try reprompt this. Remake this same photo, but simply remove the logo off of the bags the ladies are holding and replace it with the one I uploaded. If this gives me sensitive content again, I'll just tell it to completely remove the logo, and in that way it should, yeah, again, what the hell. All right, I'm just gonna say remove the logo off of the bags the ladies are holding. Simple. That should get approved. Like, they shouldn't think that I'm trying to do anything weird here. And if it doesn't do it, I'm just gonna do it in Canva or Photoshop because it's very simple. I just wanted to use AI. Yeah, it doesn't even do it. That's so annoying. I'm actually using watermarkremover.io, and this is software that you can just simply remove logos. And if there's any watermarker on photos and stuff, it completely removes it. Let's see it. Let's try this one more time. Manually remove. Let's go ahead and go over this logo and that and this and this and that and that. Apply. If this doesn't work, I'm shocked. I've never had a problem with remaking photos and stuff and having it take this long. I don't know what's going on. Maybe AI is cracking down on people copying shit. I don't get it. Yeah, they didn't even do it again. Maybe remove text. That'll work. I mean, hey, that's good enough. Remove text. It still has that on it, but it's okay. That works. We'll use it. If this actually works and makes money, if I continue to run it, I'm going to rebrand everything. Like, I'm going to spend like 2 days making all of the AI generated photos. Like, if you prompt this shit and say like, make me a photo of a lady in her 30s holding up a pair of shoes that look like this, then you find that clog on Google and you upload it, it'll make all the photos for you. It does it all. But I'm just trying to do this as quickly and most efficiently as possible. And this challenge is just stealing someone's store to see if it works. It's not actually building a store because we're just copying everything. So it's gonna be very minimal, but don't worry, if this actually works, then I'm gonna change everything and I'm actually gonna put time into it, but this is just a test. So we're gonna click on the image, we're gonna upload photo, and now we're gonna go ahead and use this, and you'll see it'll pop in right here. And just like that, boom, it already looks so good. All right, now the text, 1 in 3 people experience foot pain. That is pretty simple. Maybe we can just give it into AI and say, reword this, but make it the same thing. While it's doing that, let's go back over to gem page and we'll add in text block right here. And that's what we're gonna be where we put the text. 1 of every 3 people struggle with foot pain that can rob their mobility. I like this one. Copy just like that, and it's gray, so we want to make it black. We're going to triple click on that, and then we're going to make the text black by simply doing that, and we're going to make this bold. That way it looks more newsy. Perfect. Now we're going to just steal these gifts because they don't have any logos or nothing on, so it's basically free property. Like, they do not own this product. They don't have a patent. We don't have to remake any of this. This is all on AliExpress. All these are literally from China, I guaranteed. So I'm going to steal all of these, but this one doesn't have their logos on it. I just wanted to remove it just in case. But for these are literally, it's free. Like, it's basically just internet free use. So we're going to download all of these images because we're going to use them all. All right, so now I got all those downloaded. Let's just keep building it. So 1, easy to clean. We're going to go ahead and have ChatGPT reword this. My stupid camera stopped recording, so I don't know if it cut off anything what I was saying, but basically I just sat here and it took about 30 minutes to basically copy the exact product page. As you can see, this is theirs, Ortho Insider, 10 reasons photo, all these different photos, even this thing I copied right here, and this is mine, which is basically the same exact thing, like word for word, just reworded with AI. And yeah, I think it looks amazing. So now I save this right here and we're gonna publish this, and now we're gonna go over to Shopify and we're gonna duplicate the product page. That way we can actually get people to buy the product, because this is just information. We need somewhere where we can actually send them to after this. That way they can actually buy our product. As I was finishing up designing the store, I just thought to myself, why would I copy the actual name of the brand? Because it's one thing to just kind of like steal the text and reword everything, and the same goes for the images. But when you're actually just copying the brand name and their logo, that's a little too far. I know that this video is supposed to be just for entertainment purposes only, but I think that this could work, and I'm gonna give this a better test. And I just don't think it's a good idea if we copy like everything one for one, especially the name. Even though we edited the logo a bit, so that's different, I think the name Armadillo is just across the board kind of bad, and I think we can come up with a way better name. I just prompted some ChatGPT names and we got Easy Step, Relief Walk, Soul Serenity, Cushion Stride, Gentle Souls, Orthoflex, Vital Step, Core Comfort, Balance Walk. All of those are hitters. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna choose one of these names, I'm gonna make a new logo, I'm gonna edit up the website a little bit, I'm gonna make it unique, because first of all, I don't want to get DMCA'd. I don't want Armadillo to take down my entire store because of this. And if I'm technically using AI making everything different, they can't do anything. The only thing they can do is just contact Facebook for me stealing their ads, but that's only going to be for a couple days. And if the product works, we're going to completely turn everything off and we're going to make custom creatives and custom ads, so that way we can scale this product. So basically, to summarize this, I'm going to change the store up a little bit. I'm going to come up with a crazy new name, so that way it can be a little bit different. But that doesn't change this challenge at all, because we're technically still stealing the idea. We're still stealing everything on the website. We're just rewording it. So it's still technically a valid challenge. All right, we got everything finally set up. We got the pre-liner set up, and whenever they actually click the availability button and go to the Shopify page, that is all built out as well. So now we can actually allow customers to be able to buy our product. Now, the only thing that's left to do is go ahead and launch these ads. So that way we can actually put our product in front of people's faces, so that way they can buy our product. Now, this is the most important part, because this basically determines if we're going to get any sales or not. Because sure, people could go to our website, but how are they going to get to the website? How are they going to hear of us if there's a million other websites in the world? The ads is 99% of every online business. So let's jump back into my computer and go ahead and launch these ads. So before we actually go and launch the ads, I just want to get a little refresh. So this is the pre-lender. So when they click on the ad, they're going to go to this page, they're going to get some information, and then once they click check availability, they're going to be brought in to this page. This is the final website, and it's completely optimized for mobile, because 90% of all the traffic that comes onto your website is mobile anyways. But if this product works, I'll go ahead and completely make an actual view for like a computer, but for now it's completely mobile optimized. So this is what it looks like. Very simple, because it's probably going to be an old person that actually wants to buy this product. I made the text very big, kind of everywhere. Like you can see here, this is way bigger than I normally make. Add to cart button's pretty big, but a little testimonial here from Tina. She wasn't sure at first, but honestly, it was the best purchase she's ever made. About Tory clogs, description, guarantee, some gifts that I got. Basically a very clean looking product page, some Trustpilot reviews, recommended by experts, everything you need. I kind of like this thing I made right here. See how people transform their foot health using Relief Walk. And then once you press get yours now, it brings you back to the top, and they can go ahead and select their size and color and buy them. So this product's $50, and if we go to AliExpress, we can see right here that they're $2.74. I think that's just a welcome deal, but say if it's not a welcome deal, I would guess they're like $6, $7. I have the best supplier in the world, so she can get me these literally dirt cheap. But you can see it's literally the same exact clog with the W on it. And if we go to our product page, it is the same thing with, they took the W off the product pages, but if we go down, all of the actual other photos and GIFs have the W. Where's that W here? Dang, I didn't even notice they took that off, but on their ads, there is a W on them. Right there, you can literally see the W on it. So that's the exact one, $4.61 right here, $3, $9. Like I said, I can get these super cheap. If we're selling them for $49.99 and free shipping, that's $50 per sale. We need to get about a $40 CPA to actually break even on this, which I think is possible because with this pre-lender that we made right here, I think it's gonna get people really emotional and it'll get them to buy from the ad. So now let's go over to Meta and go to the ad library where they're running all their ads. So that way we can pick some of the videos we want to copy. Now this part is important because it actually takes a pretty long time to remake a really good ad creative with AI. It's totally possible. You can actually use Google's VO3. Like you can make a crazy commercial in a couple hours, but that's one video that's going to take a couple hours to make because you're going to generate all these different clips and then you're going to have to input them in a CapCut and edit them. And when you launch ads, you need like at least 5 creatives minimum. I would say 5 to 10 creatives minimum. So if we do this, that could take like one day to make ads. So for the sake of this video, since we're copying a brand that's already making hella money, which is this brand, we're just gonna go ahead and just find some ads from the ad library that they're actually running. And we're just gonna download them, remove the metadata on them, which is just a website you upload them to. And then we're gonna download them and put them into our ad account. And we're not even gonna edit anything on the ads. However, I highly recommend to change something about the ad. Maybe you can find other videos online for the product and you just make it very similar to their ad. That way you're not competing directly with them. But since the sake of this challenge and I don't want to take up too much time because we don't even know if this is going to work, I'm going to download these videos and just put them up. And if it works, then I think I might use the AI and revamp the videos and make them completely unique. But with that being said, let's find some videos here that we can just straight up download. This is a really good ad right here. We're gonna go ahead and actually save that. So the actual tool that you can use to download things from the ad library is called Denote. So here we go, we're gonna save Denote, I mean, and now we're gonna view save. And this is the platform it brings it to. And here's the ad, and now we can just simply download it. It's so clutch. I always use this for when I'm getting inspo or if I'm like stealing a creative, but I'm changing it. I always go ahead and use that tool.
This can't be true. Reversing foot paint is crop art to correct structural imbalances caused by years of wearing the strict.
That's really good too. You can see there's the W. So we know they're dropshipping this shit. So we're gonna save that as well. Sick of limping, that is really good. We're gonna save that. Problem solution, we're gonna save that. I like how they don't have their logo. Oh, they do, armadillo. You know what? Fuck it, we're still gonna run it. Nurses, end your shift, perfect. For healthcare workers, perfect. The standing workers foot pain solution, perfect.
Why I regret buying these shoes and why 80,000 plus others do too.
That is a very good ad. Listen to that again.
3 reasons why I regret buying these shoes and why 80,000 plus others.
Why do I regret buying these? And then they hit them with the reverse psychology on all the good things that they do. And they're like, they forgot that they're trying to watch the video because it shouldn't make them buy it. But now that they watch the video, now they want to buy it. It's perfect. This is the #1 way to end foot pain from standing all day. Perfect. And again, these are all great statics. Designed for neuropathy. Damn, these are all great.
3 reasons why I absolutely hate my Armadillo healthy clogs after 6 months of wearing them. Number 1, they're so ridiculous.
That is good. It's a really good ad.
3 ways my Armadillo clogs completely ruined my life. Number 1.
That's also very good. Ooh, I'm kind of getting a good feeling about this, guys. These ads are fucking good. Like, these are some very, very good ads we're taking here.
Searching for something that actually works for hot, sweaty feet in summer heat? I've tried so.
We'll try that angle as well. It's like stealing candy from a baby. It's literally like you're hitting the piñata and all of the fucking ad creatives are falling out of it. It's so free. And if you guys are wondering why I'm skipping a ton of these ads and why I'm just not saving all of these, it's because 60% off today. I don't think that's gonna work at all. It doesn't give any emotional pull at all. It's just saying a sale. So I'm guessing that they're retargeting with these, meaning that they're already somebody that clicked on a different ad and now they're showing them this ad again and showing them that there's a sale. Same thing as this. Some summer limited drop. Like, who cares? Like this, it's ugly. It's not a good looking shoe. It's for foot pain. That's the main angle. So when it's summer limited drop, people aren't buying it because it's Supreme or because it's fucking some fashion statement. Like, it's not Justin Bieber's shoe. There's no limited drop. You know what I mean? Like, that is not even a thing. So that's terrible. This looks like shit. Summer limited drop, again, terrible. No one's buying this because it's fashionable. They buying it because they want to get rid of their foot pain. So I'm looking for the creatives that actually like are having this kind of angle. All right, so I just scanned through the ad library and I got a pretty good amount of ads. I'm not sure how many, but I got a good amount. So we're gonna just go ahead and put these up. We're gonna do 2 separate campaigns. We're gonna do one with statics, which if you don't know what a static is, it's just a photo that's an ad. And then we're gonna do another campaign with all of the videos. So we're gonna go ahead and just click on all of the photos so we can download them just like that. Boom, download. All right, now we got those photos downloaded. Let's head over to Facebook and get these babies threw up in a campaign. Now, ads are very simple, but yet they're very complex, and everybody says to do this, do that, do this. I'm gonna just give you guys the easiest strategy right now in this video. I also didn't realize how fucking saucy this video is. Like, I had this idea of this video is just gonna be very simple and quick, and just like a fun little challenge of like, if you can copy a store that is already making money and do exactly what they do, and if you can make money too, great. If not, I'll just show you how you can kind of like pivot from that and just keep testing products. And now this video ended up being like a mini course on how to like fucking dropship, essentially. Like, this is so saucy. So if you guys have gotten this far already, go ahead and subscribe, like, and give this video a comment so my channel and my content can get pushed to more people, because I'm gonna start making hella YouTube videos. I love helping you guys. And with that being said, I actually just opened up a mentorship program where I'm taking one-on-one students and I'm actually holding their hand and basically spoon feeding them until they start getting Shopify sales and actually making money with dropshipping. Now, this is something I never thought I'd ever do in the last 5 years of my dropshipping journey. But like I said, lately I've been enjoying making videos so much. I love helping people. So I'm willing to help a couple people with the mentorship. So if there's something that you're interested in, go ahead and click the link below and apply. And if you're accepted, we're gonna work together and I'm gonna teach you how to actually crush this shit. But with that being said, let's go back into the ad account. And if you guys need an ad system on Facebook, I also will leave a link in the description, because it's pretty dang hard to actually run ads on Facebook and not get like banned unless you have crazy setup. Like, these accounts are in Hong Kong, so they're pretty damn bulletproof, and I've been using them for years, and it's an agency, so I do pay a little bit for them, but it's completely worth it because all the products I've scaled have, like, I've never had issues on it. So go hit the link in the description if you need to connect for Facebook. But now let's actually go ahead and set up these campaigns. So we're gonna create right here, sales, continue. Then we're gonna name this campaign CBO Static USA Relief Walk CBO Wide Open Static USA. Perfect. We're not going to touch any of this right here. Then we're going to go over to campaign budget. This is CBO. So now if the campaign spends $100 and it has 5 different sets of ads in it, it's going to pick the best one to actually send that money to. And Facebook is way smarter than you. I actually completely argued with this for years when people told me to do CBOs. And I finally am hopping on the CBO train because I just tested it about a week ago. And I tested ABO and CBO, and the CBO converted way better. And it was way cheaper for ads. So now I'm gonna do CBOs from here on out. So basically CBO $100 budget, because I like to test with $100 per campaign. This way I can test products very quickly and efficiently, because if I'm only spending $10 a day, I have to run the ad for 10 days straight to even know if it's gonna work or not. But if I spend $100 at least a day, now I can get an idea if this product is gonna be worth running or not. So pretty much keep all of this the same. And then we're just gonna name this set number 1. Now we're gonna change message destination to website. Maximize number of conversions, data set. We're gonna select our pixel right here. If you guys need help with a full Facebook ad strategy with like how to get your pixel set up, how to launch your first campaign, step-by-step breakdowns and how to scale and everything, go ahead and leave a comment below for that video, because I would love to make an updated version of this, as this is the most important thing with dropshipping. But this video, I'm not going to explain everything into depth. I'm just going to make it very easy and quick, because we aren't doing a video for Facebook. We're doing a video of the entire challenge. So conversion event right here, we're going to go purchase, because we obviously want people to purchase and not add to cart. Attribution model, standard, budget and schedule. Start date obviously going to be September 6th, but we're going to change this to 12 a.m. That way the budget will start on the new day, because if we put it to right now, which is 7 p.m., it's going to spend the entire $100 in 5 hours and give us very poor results, because Facebook's thinking, hey, look, I need to spend this $100 fast, boom, 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 boom. And it doesn't have an entire day to figure out who's actually going to buy your product. Scroll down here, very simple stuff. New sales ad. We're gonna name this number 1. Now we're gonna go ahead and select our page. Now we're gonna scroll down to single image or video. Perfect. Multi-ad reviews, turn that off. Show more settings. Nope, everything's good. Now we're gonna put in our website address. Now we're not gonna put in the Shopify page. We're gonna put in the pre-lender, which is this one right here. So we're gonna go ahead, copy this, head back over to our ads, paste that in. All right, so then we're gonna scroll down to add creative, setup creative, image ad, and we're gonna upload those creatives we downloaded. Don't worry about any of this stupid stuff right here. Just press next and then upload those photos. All right, here they are. There's the 5 photos. So we're gonna do 1 photo per ad level. So we're gonna start with number 1 right here. That looks good. Next. While that's loading, in the meantime, we're gonna head back over to ChatGPT and we're gonna tell it, can you make me 5 ad copies for these foot relief clogs? I want to launch ads on Facebook. Keep in mind that I am running these ads to a pre-lander that has information about foot relief. So keep the ad copy consistent, because we don't want to talk about how the shoes are very stylish and they're going to make people in the nursing home think you're cute. Like, we want to keep the actual pain point of foot pain be the main concept of the marketing. Use emojis, and also keep in mind that the average ideal customer is probably above the age of 35. So now it's going to give us some killer ad copies. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna go back to the Facebook ads, click next. Dang, AI gave us some different, damn, AI literally just made us variations. Holy crap, I never even used this before, because it's never loaded for me. Like, I've never sat here and waited for it to load. That is incredible. So we're gonna go ahead and use all of those suggestions, besides this one that's ugly, that is ugly, but that is good. That's very good. That is crazy. That's literally in a nursing home. Like, that is amazing. Wow, that's so good. Dang, that's insane. So we're gonna accept 7 images and continue. And then for these creative enhancements, add overlays, catalog, turn off, visual touch-ups we keep on. That one's actually good, because then it like makes the photo expand for stories, and it uses AI, and it's very, very good. Add music, help, no. Enhance CTA, no. Image variation or image animation, I mean, no. Text improvements, no. 3D, no. And now all we have is visual touch-ups. We're gonna press done, and now the ad is successfully uploaded. Now all we need to do is just add in our actual copy, if it'll actually load in. There we go, primary text. So now we're gonna go over the ChatGPT, add copy 1. We're gonna go ahead and just copy this. We're gonna use this for 1. We're gonna add text option. We're gonna use another. We're gonna have 5 in here. That way Facebook can do its magic and show the right one to the right person. There we go, add text option right there. Imagine a full day without aching feet. That really will get them thinking, like, dang, like, I don't want aching feet. Now let's go back to the ad library and see what Armadillo is saying. Say goodbye to foot pain and hello to all day comfort. Join the other. Perfect. We can use this for one as well because like I said, their ads are working and that's basically the concept of this video. So we're gonna steal some of their ad copies as well. Let's go back and they're pretty much running that for every single ad, which I mean, hey, that is a good sign. That's probably a winning ad copy. So that's why they're literally using that for everything. That's crazy. They haven't even been testing different copy. The copy is not that important, but it definitely still matters as it is a part of the ad. But you can see they're literally using it for every single ad. So we'll just go back to ChatGPT and we're gonna use the last one right here. Perfect. So now we need headlines, which let's go back to see what Armadillo used. Complete all day foot support. We can do that. Complete all day foot support. Oops. Porcito. All right, now we're gonna go back to ChatGPT. It's just a game of copy and paste, guys. Now I need 5 headlines as well as 5 descriptions. End foot pain today, walking comfort again. Damn, that one really hits. Perfect. I kind of like both of those, so I'm actually gonna make them nice and short. I'm gonna just keep them individually. End foot pain today and walking comfort again. Nice and simple. Feel like you're walking on clouds. It's pretty good. Stop letting pain control your feet. My bad. Stop letting foot pain control your life. Perfect. Now we need some descriptions. So I always hit this. Limited supplies remaining, on sale today only. From the kitchen to the outdoors, our slippers and technology keeps every step safe and stable. Perfect. Say goodbye to foot pain for good. All right, those are great. Now learn more. Let's keep it on learn more because we want them to learn more. That's why we have the advertorial. So now that is looking great. All right, so now that we have all of the ad copy done and everything is all good to go, now what we're gonna do is press actions menu, these 3 dots. We're gonna duplicate this 4 times. That way there's 5 total ad levels under the 1 ad set because we're gonna have 5 ads under each ad set. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this one. It keeps all of the text for you, which is great. So now we're gonna add media, press next. There we go, number 2 in the path. Next, next. Let's see what this can generate because it did the last one really good. So we might as well just see if Facebook can make us some crazy photos. I mean, this is the original. That's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Why not use them, right? Why not let the AI do its thing and make us some free creatives? So let's go ahead and use these. Why not? This one kind of doesn't make sense though because it's like at Macy's, but we're gonna go ahead and accept 8 images because those are actually good. And then remember, we're gonna turn off all these. All right, now that's number 2 done. And we're gonna just change the ad name to number 2. And then we're gonna do the same thing with all of these as well. All right, we are now done. We got all 5 ads created under the 1 ad set. And usually with a CBO, you want more than 1 ad set because that's the whole point of a CBO. As a CBO is a campaign budget optimization and it finds the best ad set to actually spend your budget to. Since there's only 1 ad set, it's only gonna spend to this, which is fine because we don't really have any other photos to use. But if these photos work and we're getting really good metrics, I'll go ahead and create some more in a new ad set. But I don't know if these photos are even gonna work in the first place. So I'm not gonna take that too seriously, but with the videos, since we have so many, we're only gonna do 3 videos per ad set. That way we're gonna have multiple ad sets. But since there's only 5 photos, I'm not gonna put 3 into 1 ad set and then 2 into another ad set. Instead, I just put all 5 into the 1 ad set. So now we're gonna go ahead and publish this. And just like that, our first ad is published, baby. That means we are gonna see tomorrow if this product's gonna work or not. It might take a couple days, but by tomorrow, I will personally know if this shit's gonna work or not. It's either gonna poop the sheets or it's gonna make us a bag and it's gonna just be a complete giveaway on how easy dropshipping really is. So let's go ahead and duplicate this existing campaign. And the reason why I'm duplicating this and not creating a new one is because I want to use all the text and everything already made using ChatGPT. And we're just going to switch out the photos for the videos. So duplicate original setup. And we're now going to change the name of this one to Relief Walk CBO Wide Open Videos. And everything else is the same, $100 on this as well. So tomorrow we're gonna spend a big $200. So for this one, each ad set's only gonna have 3 videos in it. So we're gonna go ahead and delete number 5 and number 4. All right, and now since we're number 1, we're gonna go ahead and delete this current media, add video, and now we're gonna go back to DenNote, and we're gonna go to all the videos that we saved, and we're gonna go and download each one.
3 reasons why I regret buying these.
All right, now we got them all downloaded. Let's go back to Facebook, and next, then we're gonna upload all of the videos. We have 9 items, that's perfect. That way we can have 3 ad sets since there's gonna be 3 ad videos per ad set. Perfect, we're gonna just start from number 1 and we're gonna make our way up to the top. Next, skip and continue, next. And then for these, we're gonna do the same thing, turn off catalog, text improvements, turn off all of these. The only one that you wanna keep on is the visual touch-ups as well. So now that those are all turned off, we're all good. That video's in there. Number 2. Same thing, guys, just go ahead and do this for the other ones as well. All right, so now we got our first 3 ads done. And now we're gonna just click this 3 dots and duplicate, and we're gonna do 2 copies. That way we're gonna have 3 ad sets. Each ad set will have 3 ads in it. And now Facebook is gonna determine which set of 3 is actually working the best, and it's gonna put all of the budget to that one ad set. And just like that, we got both the campaigns published and ready to go. One of them with the photos has already been approved, so everything was good to go. The review of the advertorial page is green lighted. We're ready to start sending some people to our product pages to see if they're actually gonna convert and buy. Now, this is so exciting because this is in live. I literally showed you guys everything. I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. At this point, I feel like it's gonna be like an hour-long video, and it's damn near gonna be like a mini course. But I don't care because this shit's gonna be so interesting to see if it works. And this video, hopefully, is gonna be a banger. It's now 11 o'clock, and I'm ready to have my last meal for the night and go to sleep because I stayed up way too late last night working. I gotta get back on my schedule. So I'll update you guys tomorrow morning to see what's going on and to see if we got any sales. And if we didn't, I want to just go over the ads and give my opinion on what's going on and with the numbers and to see if we're getting some good results. I'll check in tomorrow. It's currently 2:24 a.m. I thought I was going to bed early, but never. I'm always doing some kind of shit right here. I went to go get a steak burrito with my boy, and you know, we have the Talaria bike. We're messing around in the city down there doing wheelies, messing with people. And I just finished some work and it's 2:30 a.m. so I didn't get to go to bed early, but I have some exciting ass news. I feel guilty for looking at the results right now because I said I wasn't going to look until I woke up, but it's looking good as hell. The ad started at midnight, but this ad account is in Pacific time, so the ads have been running for 3 to 4 hours now actually, and we can see it spent about $30. You can see the videos spent $14.62, and the static campaign, which is the photo, spent almost 16 bucks. And the cost per clicks in the first 2 hours are actually decent. Like, that's pretty expensive, but for being literally up for like 2 hours, that's pretty damn good. Like, this didn't exist in the entire world until 2 hours ago. So the fact it's already getting clicks on the ads is a good ass sign. And watch this. 2 add to carts already, $7.86 cost per add to cart, which is incredible. And I went to the store to make sure, and you can see right here, 3 add to carts. One of them was me though, just checking the checkout, but 2 of them checked out. That's actually real. That's from the ads. That is incredible. I'm about to go to bed right now though, and I'm excited as hell to wake up to see if this shit can work. All right, guys, so the ads have been spending all morning. It's currently almost 3 p.m. I was grabbing some coffee, just having a slow morning or evening, I guess you can say, because I woke up late. But it doesn't matter what time I woke up because money was made when we didn't even do shit. I got an exciting update here, guys. We got 2 sales. Let me go ahead and prove this to you here. We can see, baby, 2 sales on the day. I don't know if that's focusing in, but if we see we're at $115 in sales, I'll refresh that again for you so you can see it's real. But we are off to a good start. Day 1. That is pretty dang good. So let's jump in on my computer. We're going to go into the ad account and I'm going to see the results in real time, like our cost per click, our add to carts, just everything you need to see of how the ads are actually performing. But to start off though, dang, 2 sales, that feels good because clearly something was done right. All right, so we're now in the ad account. As you can see, $51 spent and $50 spent, and each campaign got a sale. So the static, which was the photos, got a sale, and the videos got a sale, which is kind of surprising, but also not really, because statics can sometimes work better than the actual videos. Whoa, damn, this looks good. $1.52 cost per click on day 1. That is crazy. I think we can run this shit up. We might be able to scale this up for real, for real. Dang, the videos got $2.84 and the photos got $1.50 cost per click day 1. That's fucking huge. Both got 2 add to carts. That's pretty good. But man, these metrics look very, very, very good for the first $50 spent. So we can see we spent about $100 on the dot on ads. If we go to our sales for the day, we are at $115. So what does that mean? We're pretty much break even right now because payment processing fees on Shopify is usually 5% of the total amount of revenue. So 115 minus 5%, that's $109. Now we're gonna minus the product cost. I'm guessing my supplier can ship these for $8 a pair. So minus 8 times 2, that's $93. And we spent $101 on ads. We're only down $7. Day 1, brand new ads at everything, only negative $7, pretty much break even. That's a pretty dang good sign. There's a lot of potential with this because we literally just copied an existing brand and we didn't even do anything different. We didn't even test different product pages. We didn't even make our own ads. We didn't do anything, which that's mind blowing that you can just do that. This is looking hella good. I'll update you guys again a little bit later by the end of the night to see what we're at, but I'm having some good thoughts on this. I think I'm gonna let it run again all day tomorrow as well. And by the end of tomorrow, I'll be able to determine if we're gonna keep this running or if I'm gonna turn it off and just end the challenge here. All right, the results are in. The ad spent all day long. And as you can see, it's currently 2:08 a.m. So they were running all day. This ad account is based in Pacific time, which was when I lived in LA. So technically the new day starts at 3 a.m. That's when it's midnight in LA. So we just got our last sale like literally 15 minutes ago, which was so hype. We needed it to break even. So with that being said, we are at 4 sales on the day. That is $200 in sales. As you can see, let's hit a little refresh here and boom, 4 sales, 200 rev. That's pretty good being it's day 1. We got some good store sessions. And if we go over to our analytics, we can see that brought in a whopping 8 add to cart, 6 reach checkout, and 4 completed. That's pretty damn good. So that advertorial is definitely cooking. It's definitely making people buy the product, being that 8 people added to cart and 50% of them actually purchased. But I have a dilemma here, guys. Look at my homepage. I didn't even edit it. It was completely unedited, and this is actually an old product that I used to run from TikTok Shop like a year and a half ago. So there's people that are clicking on the homepage. Like if you look right here, we can see that people are going to our homepage. 27 visitors, bro. That literally means that 27 people were interested when they went to the pre-lander, and then they didn't know how to get to the product page because they didn't scroll down to see, because you have to scroll down a little bit. They clicked the homepage from the header up here and they went to this. So clearly they left the website and they did not buy. So I'm gonna edit this, make it very simple, but add the actual shoes and shit on here. I'm gonna edit this up. So that should have probably, like, we low-key probably missed out on 2 sales at least from that. It's all good, but I'm gonna edit that, and I have some shit cooking right now. You guys aren't gonna believe it. I'm making an AI commercial. Like, I'm messing with VO3 and I'm straight up making a fucking AI commercial. Like, look at this. I haven't added any audio yet, but look how real this shit looks right here. It's actually mind-blowing. Let me play this for you guys.
I've been dealing with foot pain every single day for the last 3 years, and I couldn't handle it anymore.
When foot pain takes away the simple joys, like being able to play with your grandkids, it's more than just pain. It's losing moments you can't get back. For years, I thought my pain was just from getting older. But the truth was, my shoes were the real problem. I did research for over a week and saw that these clogs from Leaf Walk were the exact solution to my problem.
Dude, that is AI. Think of how fucking like mind-blowing that is. That's not even a real person. Like, she said the name of my product. She's holding up the clog in her hand. She has it on the website in the back. Like, it's insane what AI is doing, bro. This is changing the game of dropshipping. I couldn't believe it. I knew VO3 was good, but like, I didn't know you can straight up make AI ads. That's no music. That's no text. Like, I'm gonna make a commercial out of this shit. I'm gonna put it up tonight, and I think it might work very well. It takes a very long time though. That, what you just watched right there, took me like 3.5 hours, but it's essentially a pay to win, because if I spent 10 hours making like 3 to 4 creatives and I put that up, that shit can make me like tens of thousands of dollars minimum, because no one else in the world is running that ad. I literally generated that. I'm not competing with anybody. I know this challenge was to just download and steal a current brand stuff, which I did on day 1, and we actually broke even. It's got like $223 in sales, and we spent $210 on ads, and our product cost was like $32. So like, we lost like $15, but you clearly see that this shit works. I'm not gonna end the challenge here though. I'm gonna keep dragging this shit on, and I'm gonna show you the results tomorrow, because after I change the homepage and I add in this custom ad right here, I think this could work very well, and I'm gonna keep trying to make this shit work. But this challenge is getting juicy as hell, and if you guys want to know exactly how I use VO3 to actually make this custom ad right here, just comment VO3 below, and that way I know you guys are very interested, because this is saucy as fuck. And if I get enough comments, I'll make a separate YouTube video, because it's insane. Like, you can literally make custom ads for medical, like, attention grabbing products, and then send them to advertorials, and I guarantee that shit converts like handy. But I'll check in again tomorrow, and I'm probably not going to check in during the day unless I get hella sales and there's something really exciting to show. But if not, I'll just update you guys tomorrow night and to let you know if I'm going to keep running this or if I'm just going to turn it off and just end the video there. But so far today has been very good. It just shows how well dropshipping works right now. Like, I literally downloaded ads from another brand and I sold their same product, and we almost made profit. That's insane. But I'll update you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, so it's now been a full second day and there's nothing really exciting. And actually today was way worse than yesterday. We ended off the day with 2 sales totaling in like $120 in sales, and we spent again $215 to $220, which leaves us today with a pretty bad negative. But it's okay, because I got a clean fade and it made up for it. No, I'm kidding. I did a little bit of tweaks though, and I want to show you what I did in the ad account, because I'm gonna let it run one more day, and if it doesn't work and it's really bad tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna cut it and just move on. Just yesterday and even today, just getting sales on this is kind of surprising, because I didn't really put any work into it. Again, I just completely copied everything, and it's just kind of mind-blowing that you can literally do that and still make money. Like, if I would just to completely just rebrand everything and tweak it and make all my own ads and spend hella time on this, it could have a really good chance of working. But I just don't know if I have that much like overall belief in making this like a huge new winner. I think it might be best to just like find a bigger product that could work even better, and then just put all my time into rebranding and making that look really good. But let's go to my computer so I can show you exactly what happened today. So it only tracked 1 sale, but if we go back to the Shopify store right here, we can see that we actually did 2 orders, resulting in $109 right here. 2 orders there, nothing crazy at all. But one thing I did see though is if we scroll down, first of all, there was 5 add to carts, right? But if we look, the traffic by landing page, the advertorial had 93 visits. That's from the ads, because right from the ad, it goes to the advertorial, and then they have to click on the check availability button, and only 9 people made it to the actual product page where you can buy the product. So that alone is crazy, because 2 of those 9 people right here bought, and 5 of them added to cart. So I was thinking, like, what do you mean 93 people went to the advertorial and then only 9 of them went to the page to buy it? That's crazy. I duplicated the best performing campaign, which was the static images, and I duplicated that into a normal lander right here, and this basically just goes right to the product page. There's no more advertorial, and I put that at 50 bucks to see if this would get more sales, because maybe this can somehow convert better. Because think about it, if 93 people went right to the sales page, it could have gotten way more sales than 2, because it could have just ended up having more people check out. And then I put up another new campaign of the videos that I made on VO3 AI. It's insane. I want to show you guys there. Hopefully you guys can hear it. My AC just turned on, so it's super loud, but here it is.
The burning from neuropathy got so bad, I couldn't even enjoy family walks around the neighborhood anymore. When foot pain takes away the simple joys, like being able to play with your grandkids, it's more than just pain. It's losing moments you can't get back. For years, I thought my pain was just from getting older. But the truth was, my shoes were the real problem. I did research for over a week and saw that these clogs from Relief Walk were the exact solution to my problem. These feel like I'm walking on clouds, and the way they hug my feet takes so much pressure and strain off my ankles.
As a foot specialist, I can tell you these are not just ordinary shoes. The Relief Walk clogs are the newest foot relief technology.
Foot pain is one of the most common problems as we age. Over time, poor footwear design can damage your arches, put strain on your ankles, and even affect your knees, hips, and back. The Relief Walk clogs are the newest breakthrough in foot relief technology.
Click the link below to learn how these will completely change the way you walk.
Like, what do you mean that's AI? Like, all of those clips are AI. I made every single fucking prompt for that. Like, even the video with the X's on it and the hip in the back, all that shit is generated AI. That's insane. It low-key took me a very long time though, because I was like getting better at prompting and just like getting more familiar with like how to use VO3. I've never really used it before. But that shit is powerful. I'm gonna use that for all of my other current products that are actually making money right now, because that is way easier than getting UGC and it's way more customizable. So that shit's powerful. But I'm gonna update you guys tomorrow to see how the VO3 videos perform and to see if skipping the advertorial is gonna increase conversions. And maybe we can keep running this and make a little bag on it. But if not, who cares? There's so much more products to test. And I think this was a fun little test tomorrow. So I'm gonna tell you guys if I'm gonna turn it off by tomorrow night. Okay, so now it's been the full 3rd day. I believe it's been 3 days now, but the results are in and they are pretty shit again. 2 sales today totaling $120 in revenue. And that's not a good sign because we spent $261. So we are in the negative again. Day 1 was really good. I'm not sure why that ended up getting 4 sales and today and yesterday were both only 2. But it's okay because I think I'm still going to further test this product. Like, I kind of have some hope for this. I think I'm going to redo the entire sales funnel. So the advertorial and the actual sales page. I'm not going to make it on Gem page. I'm going to make it on Motion Theme, and I'm going to brand it and make it a lot easier for the consumer to actually like read it and buy it and shit. I'm going to make it really, really simple. And then the advertorial is going to be very informational. And I'm going to have more information, maybe like a person who actually published this on how she had excruciating feet pain and now she bought these clogs and it's changed her life. But it's going to be like a crazy ass funnel, and I'm going to redo all the creatives. I'm going to test this again for myself, because the way I tested it is I copied the current brand, but in real life, like when I do this every single day at this desk right here, I look at it and think, okay, how can I make this different and most importantly better, whether it's creating a better lander or creating better ads or whatever it is. But But this is a fun little test. It was a fun YouTube video to make. I hope you guys did get some sauce out of this, and I hope you learned a thing or two, because everything I tell you in this video is exactly what you can do right now to start testing products to make money with. Even though this one didn't really work, that's just the game of it. Like, you could test 5 products and none of them will hit, but if you hit on one product, say it's your 6th product, and that shit crushes, you're gonna be banking for months straight. So definitely don't give up. If you've tested products in the past, or you're thinking about testing a product, but like you just are like, oh, what if it doesn't work? Bro, odds are it might not work. Like, odds are it won't work, but that's okay, because you're gonna learn so much, and you're just gonna keep testing and testing and testing, and eventually something's gonna hit, and it's gonna make up for all of the losses and so much more, because now you're gonna be making cash flow and profits every single day, and you're not even gonna care for the wasted time of the previous products that didn't work. But guys, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and of course, like this video if you did enjoy and you did find value, because I'm trying to get my account pushed to a bigger audience so I could get more and more views on this channel, because it's just going to motivate me to make more content. And like I've said previously, I enjoy making these kind of videos, so I'm going to be posting a fuck ton of these. So stay tuned and check back on my channel in a couple days, because I'm maybe going to be posting another video and another video and another video. But yeah, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.